Hello, ladies and gentlemen, what is it? My name, of course, is Charlie, aka Snowwolf, aka Titanium, aka whatever you want to call me. Troll in the comment section below. And this is a Heart of the Swarm cast with the red Terran player Plim versus our blue Terran player SCDPride, who is also on the MMOwnageSports team. And you are tuned in to the MMOwnageSports YouTube channel. Please subscribe, rate, comment, blah de blah de blah. Now there's a bit of talk going on here with Plim and SCDPride because Pride asked for his race, and because my race is orc, you know, grunts. And of course Pride is actually from Vietnam, so he probably doesn't know what the hell Plim is talking about. This is quite a weird game, apparently. Pride said it is in the MMOwnageSports replay pack. Link to the replay pack in the description below if you want to download over 20 Heart of the Swarm replays. That's the first replay pack. We will be releasing more replay packs. There are games from the replay pack on Husky StarCraft, Force SC2 Strategy, and HD StarCraft. Will be casting some games. So if you like them, don't like me, go over to there and watch some of these games instead. This is quite a interesting cast, apparently. First scouting SCV pulling out for SCDPride, also dropped his first gas and his racks. On the other hand, for Plim, he has dropped down his racks, no gas yet, so it could be some kind of quick base play, which I do like on this map because you can get that base really quickly, and obviously you have this one ramp to defend that. And I think my mouse speed is way too high, so let's stick it about there. Okay, there we go, guys. It's a bit better. We have got pretty standard coming from both players. Well, Plim's going for the less standard, quicker economy kind of build, and obviously both BMing each other on being Terran BM. Now there is the scouting SCV. He's going to go and scout Plim. Obviously Plim has not sent a SCV out, so he won't be able to scout Pride anytime soon, and Slidey coming down for Plim as well. He's going to go and drop that command center once he's saved enough minerals, and he has saved them up now. So there we go with that. Oh wait, no, he's not going to do it. He decided to send his auto command first. Prefer actually getting the mule out quicker. There we go with the Ultraman coming up any second now. Nope, just there we go. Okay, so both these players are in High Masters on NA and on High Masters on the HotS beta. Pride was in GM on HotS beta. I think he reached GM again with this again, and he's playing against people like White Ra. And he streams at twitch.tv/SCDPrideTV or PrideTV1, depending on the thing. I forgot the name, which is pretty bad. Link in the description to literally every kind of thing that I talk about in this cast. 3 racks now coming up for Plim, so 2 racks building, and he also got that 1 rack. Also adding on his first gas. On the other side, Pride is adding on his second gas, adding on a reactor and a factory. So either going for some Wintermine play, or possibly going for those blue flame, for those Hellions, not blue flame Hellions, sorry. Still no command center expansion for our blue Terran player Pride, and on the other side, Plim just seems to be building some marines to stop any pushes coming. The gas now mining. Looks like probably get a reactor or a tech lab sometime soon on these racks, start pumping out more units or getting those higher, more advanced units. 5 marine push coming out from our red Terran player. This SCV will scout this. Oh no, he won't. He's not Pride's SCV. Obviously, there are going to be enough marines to stop this completely, and he'll probably actually kill these off. Marines and Hellions now be pumped out. Double marine actually didn't swap these over, so that's quite interesting. He could be having some bench play by the looks of it with this tech lab and with this starport, sorry. Double marines, 1 Hellion coming out at the moment, so he's going to be able to hold this push quite nicely. Probably even get a few more kills on this, and he's going to micro his Hellion back so he doesn't lose that as well, which is going to be pretty. Oh, he did lose it though. He overextended a bit too far, and obviously this Hellion will be able to chase down these marines, and also the marines giving them cover fire on the back, meaning they won't get out alive. Marines are going to go down now, as you can see there. They're all going down. A bunk coming up at the front for our Terran player, but SCDPride looks like he's going to move back for now. Medevac now coming out, so he could actually have some drop play now, which means he could load up and drop in the back and cause a lot of damage, because Plim has no units whatsoever really. He's still building them. He has double reactor and a Marauders coming out of his tech lab one, but he doesn't actually have the units have only just started, and it looks like he's going to go out across the map with a crap ton. He's got SCDPride. What is this? He's pulling like all his SCVs. He's got a load of Marines, a Medevac, 2 Hellions, and a crap ton of SCVs. 1 Marauder for Plim, and also a Banshee and Cloak coming out for our blue Terran player here. So it looks like he's going to go completely all in with this push here. And I'm not sure how much damage this will actually do, because the SCVs are coming after repair now. But obviously the Hellions can start sniping these SCVs in the back. And the bunker doesn't look like he's going to fall yet, but the Marines are being healed by this Medevac up here. And it didn't do too much damage there from Pride. Then Pride is going back in by the looks of it, but the Marauders are out now, so the Marauders can just slow all these units and stop them from actually causing any damage whatsoever. But still in the base, no actual turrets or any detection whatsoever, and all the scans are being used up at the moment. Scan being built on this, but it looks like he probably dropped a mule before the Banshee's even across there. And Pride saying that was an epic fail on his behalf with those SCV pulls, but the drop now coming into the main as well, and that's not an epic fail at all. Already getting a few kills on here. A load of work kills though for Plim so far. This drop will cause a bit more damage, and then he probably will just lift up and go away. But obviously this Banshee is sitting over here, and Cloak is nearly finished, so he's looked like he's going to Cloak and then get back in there and start causing a load of SCV damage. It is currently 5 workers killed to 16, and this Banshee is going to Cloak, and all the actual units have gone down, and this Banshee just pick away at these Marines and these Marauders. So as soon as these Marines go down, he can just continue to pick away at them and drop back in the main base. Does look like he's going to pick up as many Marines as he physically can, which is going to obviously cause a lot of damage. And there is a scanner going down, but I'm not too sure if SCDPride micros this well enough. He will be. He's got out of there with that Cloak Banshee. He can obviously uncloak and then go back in. But another Cloak Banshee on the way now, and there is no scans left for our Terran player apart from, well, there's one over at the second expansion. So he's just going to sit on these scans whilst Pride's still on one base. Doesn't look like he wants to go for any other kind of pressure. Double Banshees now in the main base, and the drop is coming back in, so it looks like he's going to be able to clean up this Marauder force here with these Banshees, as well as the Hellions and the Marines in the back. Banshee's causing a load of damage and having to actually pull off all mining at this main base here. 1 Cloak Banshee is left, but it is going to be picked down by these Marines. Some nice micro there, but he didn't actually manage to pick off any more. Probably could have just gone back straight away and might have saved it, but another Banshee straight out on the way. Still no engineering bay or any turret. Oh, there is an engineering bay there, but still no turrets on the way at either of the expansions for our Terran player in the red Terran player Plim. Big force of Marines and Marauders coming out now, but at the main base, what have we got? We have 4 Marines, another Banshee, a Medevac, double mines being pumped now as well, and these mines will, I think, be out by the time this force comes in, and another Banshee will be out as well by the time this comes in as well. So he's going to be able to cause a crap ton of damage, and more Marines getting picked off by this Banshee over here now. These Marines are going to hold off this entire force, which I'm not too sure if they can do that really. They need to send this. They need to wait for these mines to pop out so they can burrow over here and stop any force from coming in. And obviously this Banshee should probably come over here, Cloak, and start picking off these Marines, but then there's a massive amount of damage being caused over here. And the scan does go down to reveal this Banshee, and the Marine is not going to kill it off, and he does actually save that Banshee with that big force. 2 burrowed Winter Mines coming out, and the Winter Mines are going to go over these Marines, and boom, boom, and these entire army is pretty much dead from that one strike on those Winter Mines. There are still stim. Oh, the stim has been completed for our red player Plim, so he does look like he's going to be able to kill off a couple of SCVs here, but not all are going to go down. And all this and this Banshee is here to save the day, and he's going to kill both of these Marauders, but not before the Marauders get 1 mine. Not going to get that second one because the Banshee's damage output is way too high. And all this whilst this is occurring, Pride has managed to secure his expansion. Another force of units are going to be popping out for our red Terran player. And let's have a look at the workers killed. 18 to 26 workers killed now. And first missile turret is coming up at the main for our Terran player. Still no saturation over here on this base though. Only 2 SCVs mining currently. And we have 23 workers over here. Still some more chatting going on, and he's going to burrow a Widow Mine as well and actually be able to pick off, not that, but there is Widow Mines burrowed all over the place now, and they're actually going to kill off this force by the looks of it. And there's still 1 Widow Mine left here, so he can't actually engage at this ramp until all these Widow Mines are out, and obviously these Banshees are going to be able to pick off these 4 Marines here that are left. Another Banshee floating up across. He could have actually probably come over here and started to intercept these units and killed off all those Marines with his cloak ability. Pride is now just building up a load of SCVs, building some more Banshees, Widow Mines, and Marauders come out for this. Obviously a big line, a Congo line of well placed Widow Mines here, so there is no cloak detection yet for our Terran player in the red Terran player Plim. 3 Banshees now going to come in and probably snipe off this missile turret. That Banshee won't go down. They're actually going to snipe off the missile turret, probably cloak, and then go in and kill all those Marines that are there currently. Cloaked, and all the Marines are going to go down straight away, so all these SCVs are just free to kill for this Terran player, and the mules are going to go down as well, and more Marines and Marauders could go down as well as a result of this. They could actually float in over here and kill off the reactors, which could cause a lot of damage to the actual production facilities of Plim and be able to get a massive advantage. But obviously all these, oh my god, no. Please walk up this ramp, please walk up this ramp. Oh, so close to getting that then. The Marine is going to go down, and a massive, just explosions all over the place with these nicely placed Widow Mines from Pride. They're in a really nice position for Pride. One scan wouldn't be able to get all these Widow Mines, and there's two in the main base as well. Obviously there's more production facilities coming up. It looks like he wants to transition into mech play, but this is just insane play from Pride. He doesn't actually have much units, but these Widow Mines just hold off any kind of forms of attack coming in from our red Terran player, because obviously he can't attack these units whatsoever with his current composition. Still no Marine shields as well for our red Terran player, which means these Widow Mines pretty much one-shot those Marines, and especially when they're clumped up, they just get destroyed. Quite a large force though for our Terran player. He has a nice Bifrost, but a lot of these are in the red and the orange from those Widow Mines and those Banshees. More over here, 2 idle SCVs. Just a load of SCVs and stuff over at the natural. No mining really going on at the main. He probably should transfer over here and start mining off these 2 gases as well as he's dropping down 2 more barracks. Widow Mine planted here and Widow Mine planted here, just as traps to see if any of these forces come over here, they will get shot off by these, and if they try to be an expansion here, then they're going to get closed down as well. And this force might actually go over this Widow Mine here, and it does go over, and it clips it, and boom, they're all in the red and orange now again. A load of Widow Mine traps being set up by our Terran player. An SCV just scouting for any hidden expansions from our Terran player. 3 more Banshees, and these are the 3 Banshees that came in earlier with 12 kills, 4 kills, and 15 kills. 2 missile turrets are going to ward them away though, and there's 3 Marines to help back that up as well. Forces coming over here, but obviously there's still these Widow Mine traps set up all over the place here. And he is transitioning to mass mech completely now. Vikings coming out to stop any kind of anti-air from our red Terran player. Looks like he's going to come down here and see no third still from our SCDPride player. Might want to take out these rocks and stop any third from coming anytime soon. But you forget that these Widow Mines actually go off. No, Plim. You forget that the Widow Mines still go off even if you kill them. And boom, his entire army gets pretty much 2-shotted by those Widow Mines. He managed to kill 2 Widow Mines, and that's it for the price of his entire army. He does still have an army over here, which is relatively small in comparison to what he just lost. 2 Banshees still harassing this building expansion here. He could actually probably snipe it with these Banshees, and that would be devastating to Plim's economy, because this expansion will have to take ages to actually go up. And it does look like he's in the red, and the Banshee actually gets away without getting any kind of kill. He gets a massive in the damage into the red, but this expansion has gone down by so much now in the terms of HP. It's in the orange already, and it's nearly completed. Big mech force coming out for our Terran player. Double tank production and Blue Flame Hellions are coming out, as well as the siege mode has already finished for our Terran player. So a large force for our blue Terran player SCDPride here, playing excellently against Plim. Plim looking to take out these rocks to build this expansion over here. Still in the orange, probably could use this SCV to repair and then send it back. Quite a few idle SCVs this game for Plim, which is out of the ordinary for a Masters player. And these Hellions are going to come in and snipe a couple of Marines already. Not losing anything. There are mine traps already all over this army, which means any kind of forces coming in are going to absolutely be annihilated. And boom, 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 all the siege tanks are just going to absolutely destroy this army. And the Widow Mines are going to go off as the Widow Mines did not go off yet. The siege tanks are unsieged. It does look like the Hellions are here. Still no transformation mode from that transformation Servos upgrade for our Terran player. But he's just going to sit out here and camp outside this base. He's going to be able to start all these fly depots, which are going to heavily supply block all the Terran players' units so far. And it's pretty much a one-shot from these Hellions. A nice positioning for our Terran player, but this is pretty much all in from him. If these forces die, and they're just going to get wiped out, because the Widow Mines over here obviously still going to kill off. The Banshee's going to kill off, and that's pretty much GG from Plim now. Plim left the game, pretty much no rage quit there. Thanks guys for watching. This has been Charlie with MMOwnageSports, and peace.